Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, for those of you who have never been here before, and today I just kind of wanted to sit with my Christmas lights in my little cozy bathrobe with Ming and just kind of hang out and talk to you guys about some of the things I think we might be getting in 2021 for The Sims 4. The past couple years we've been getting like 4 or 5 packs per year, and I'm really interested to see what we're going to get in 2021 because recently there was an article that said we're going to have more of The Sims 4. They're not bringing The Sims 5 out quite yet, and there's still plenty more to come. And I know that a lot of people were like, we don't want it, but honestly I'm kind of excited to see what they can do in 2021 and see what kind of things they decide to bring out. I'm just interested. At this point, The Sims 4 has been such a chaotic mess that I'm like, okay, so if we get some good stuff in 2021 and they keep trying to fix things like what they did with sentiments and lifestyles, I think that they could make this an okay game. I'm not going to say it's going to be great. I'm never going to say that this is a great game, but I could think it could be good. So I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the things that I think we might be getting this year. And these are kind of based off of random things in my head and random things that we've been given recently that I'm like, this could be used for this specific purpose. So the first thing on this list is some kind of rock band music focused pack. I think that this would be a very good game pack and I think it could be fun, but if they make this an expansion, I would be so mad that it's not in Get Famous. So the reason why I think that we might get something like this is because of platforms. I honestly think that this could be a thing because you could use a platform to make a stage, to make like a little area in a bar, to make like a little raised stage or a stage in a venue that's a lot higher and has all the musical instruments on it, and then the crowd can be adoring from down below, just be singing and dancing. And I think that that is a valid reason that we would be getting this in 2021. Now, is this something that I want? I can't make up my mind. I think that having bands as a part of like a hobby pack or maybe even like a teen focus pack, which we'll get to later, could be very interesting to like, you know, have teens who are in rock bands and like have it be its own career, because like the musician career and entertainer is kind of boring. But I don't know if I would want this to be its own pack, and I would be very annoyed if it was a pack all on its own, but it is very Sims 4 to do something like that, so we wouldn't be surprised. The next thing on this list is Generations, and this is just because I want it. There's no reason why I think we'll get Generations. The fact that we still haven't gotten bunk beds and it's 2021 and this game's been out for 6 years really just is devastating to me. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I just want bunk beds, I want canes, I want midlife crises. That sounds like a very weird word, but I just want all of that gameplay back from The Sims 3, and I really do think that it's time that the Sims team gives us something like this. And as much as they can say that we don't use family gameplay, I know hundreds of simmers who use family gameplay and they play with families, and the only reason that people play with older Sims more is because there's nothing to do with families and they just need to add it for us to use it. Some things that I would really want to see in this pack: definitely bunk beds, sleepovers, imaginary friends. I'm willing to take them back. That one thing you would do in The Sims 3 where like all of the kids would like dress up in those like princess and dinosaur or dragon outfits. Were they dinosaurs or dragons? I don't remember. But they had all those fun outfits and they would like play make-believe and stuff. I want all of that back so much. There's also an interaction from The Sims 2. I believe it came with University in The Sims 2, where Sims could just hang out and they would just sit cross-legged across from each other and just talk, and it got their relationship up really quickly, and something like that would be very interesting to me to just have back in the game. You just have your Sims sit, hang out, chat, and have a good time. I also really want to see some like midlife crisis gameplay back in, but then I also don't want to see anything for adults or young adults. I just want to see stuff for like babies, toddlers, teens. I don't know. Honestly, I really think that this would be the perfect time for them to do a baby update and change some of that. And honestly, there's a lot of speculation about an upcoming baby update because there's a new feature in the game where you can actually like do like a quick wash kind of your toddler in the sink. So you've only ever been able to wash your toddlers in a bathtub, but now you can get their hygiene up like just a little bit in the sink. It's not a very good animation. It honestly kind of feels like they released it before it was ready, but it could be because it's going to be used for babies. I'm really hoping that that is what's going to happen and that babies will be freed in 2021. Please. But honestly, a lot of people are speculating that we're going to get a baby update and get Generations this year because of that one feature. The next thing on this list is a honeymoon romance love pack. And I talked about this in a video before we heard about The Sims 4 Snowy Escape and how I think that we are going to get a romance pack sometime soon, something to do with weddings or honeymoons or something, where they could add the ability to go on a honeymoon. Recently, in the Journey to Batu update, I believe, we got the ability to have weddings anywhere, like in vacation worlds and everything, so that you could have a wedding in Selva Dorada or in Granite Falls. Could that be a hint towards something? Maybe. They do that a lot, where they'll add like a small feature 6 months, a year before, and then it all makes sense later on. So honestly, I'm interested. I'm very, very interested in what that was about, because like, why would they randomly add that when we want other things more? I think that a romance or wedding honeymoon pack is incoming at some point. And I honestly, if they brought back the heart bed and the heart hot tub from The Sims 1 and anything like that, like, oh, and so many more romance interactions. The one I miss the most is Goose, which is just like a little butt squeeze. What a weird thing to say on the internet. But like, that one interaction just made me feel like oddly connected to my Sims because it was just cute. But there are tons of things like Serenade and just all these other romantic interactions from past Sims games that I just want back so badly. And I just want my Sims to have more fun while being romantic. But with this, they could also add some kind of attraction system like they had in The Sims 2, because it's kind of annoying that Sims are attracted to anyone no matter what. I don't know. There's just so many things about The Sims 4 that I'm like, can we change that? I also really do think that we're going to get a hotel resort game pack in this beautiful year of 2021. I really hope 2021 is better than 2020. But I do think that we're going to get something like that just because they did add the ability for us to vacation anywhere. So I think that that could have something to do with a hotels and resorts game pack. Maybe. I would love to be able to own a hotel. That would be so fun. I'm so interested in that gameplay, especially because I think it would be a game pack because you can own things like a restaurant. And like, that was a game pack, Dine Out was a whole game pack, but who knows, maybe they'll make it an expansion and just annoy all of us a little bit more. Some things I would love to be able to do in this pack is definitely be able to run a hotel and like run my staff, maybe even own multiple hotels. That is very interesting to me. I want to be able to run more than one and just have like a hotel empire and have them like just working. Like, I love being able to make money in The Sims, and I love different ways to make money. Like, I've never actually ran a restaurant because every time I've ever tried, it's been very glitchy. But apparently, in the last patch, they fixed a lot of dine out stuff, so maybe we should try that. Maybe it's something I should add to my list of things that I want to do in The Sims, because there's a lot. The final thing on this list is some kind of teen-focused gameplay pack. And the reason why I think we might get something like this is because in a recent survey that they had us fill out, there was like questions about like, do you want American high school life? And like things like that, and I think that they could add a lot of teen gameplay. I would probably be a little bit annoyed if they had it be just teens. Like, I really want more content for children as well. We need more kid and teen focused gameplay so much. So maybe I would be, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, just make Generations and make it good and make it perfect, and please don't disappoint us again, but we really don't know what we're gonna get. It's one of those things where it's like, I want more of this content, but I don't want them to just give us that content. I want them to make packs that are worthwhile. And I honestly think that we're kind of like gearing towards the right direction. There was a lot of gameplay in Eco Lifestyle, even though it was kind of controversial. And it's honestly a good pack. I really do like it. The naps are a little bit annoying, but there is a lot of fun gameplay in it. And I like it a lot. I'm kind of a big fan of Eco Lifestyle, and the world is fun. And then Snowy Escape is a fun world, and all of the gameplay in that as well is really fun. So I think that they are gearing in the right direction. And they're not giving us packs like Island Living, which is one of the worst ones we've ever gotten. Like, a Beautiful World, terrible pack. Like, honestly, overall, least favorite pack we've ever gotten. Is that controversial? I don't know. Do people like Island Living? I don't even know anymore. But those are kind of like the 5, was that 5? Yes, that was 5. Those are kind of the 5 packs that I think we might get in 2021. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I don't know if we're going to get any of these. I'll definitely like come back to this at the end of 2021 and be like, did any of these come true? I hope that at least some of them do, or if not all. If we got all 5, that would be so cool. But yeah, guys, those are the things that I think we might get in 2021. I just wanted to kind of chit chat about some of this stuff. It's kind of fun to speculate on what we might get and what we might not get. But I'm just kind of having like a rough time mentally and physically. So we're just dressing like a teddy bear in a giant bathrobe that just makes me feel cozy and happy. And that's what you're getting today. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and follow me on Twitter. I got like a lot of followers the last time I asked you guys to follow me on Twitter. Like, at least 20 of you came over, and I thought that was really cool. So thank you for that. I really hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.